All right, welcome to our July new coach call. Basically, this is just kind of an overview of um, basically what we do as coaches and also kind of just how to get started and where to go from here. So, depending on where you are at on your journey, whether you signed up to be a coach and start your journey at the same time, or maybe you were a challenger first and you started your journey and then you decided you loved it so much that you wanted to be a coach. No matter where you are at, we are excited to have you. And this is like where the magic begins to happen and the excitement. And oh, we got Amber on. Wow, we are getting more and more people on. Um, so anyway, just a backstory. I'm Ariane Aird, and I have been a coach with Beachbody, like a working coach, I should say, for the last 2 years. But before that, I used the products. I love the products, and I was like more or less a discount coach. And I saw potential in, after I'd gone all in with 80 Day Obsession, that I saw potential in really putting more into my business and really starting to build a team and an income. But the coolest thing about being a coach is that we get to stay in phase one the entire time. In fact, when we're in phase one on our journey and showing up for ourselves, doing all our workouts, drinking our shake, dialing in our nutrition, and dialing in that personal development, is when you're going to see the most success in your business, because that's when you're going to radiate and that's when you're going to have that positive vibe that everyone wants, and everyone will be able to see through you. So always know that phase one is where the magic happens, and that is the most important part of coaching, is being the product of the product, showing up every day for yourself, because we all know and if you don't know yet, you will learn that you can't pour from an empty cup. I'm a much better mom because of Beachbody, because I show up every day and work out. I drink my shake. I dial in my nutrition. I'm not perfect every day, but I dial it in the best that I can. And I really focus and work on that personal development, that mindset. And when you've got that personal development going, your mindset going along with all those other things, your energy is contagious and people will see that change in you if they have not seen that change in you already. So we do 4 vital behaviors. The first one we've talked about was like being on your journey, sharing your journey and being on it is like number 1. Number 2 is obviously developing your mindset, personal development, doing that every day, because that more positive you put into your mind, the better off you're going to be in the long run. And then number 3 is inviting people to come right along with you. Now, inviting, I can totally understand. It can be scary. It can be something that you can try and figure another creative way to do besides invite. But when it comes down to it, it was Keyshawn, who works at the Beachbody corporate office, that gave me this analogy, and I absolutely loved it. She shared it with us at a Super Saturday. She says, as coaches, we have gifts to offer. We have 4 gifts to offer. The first gift that we have to offer to people is the gift of health. We give them a solution where they can actually get their bodies to be the healthiest and vibrant as they possibly can be. We have the full package. We have nutrition, we have the supplementation, and we have the workouts, which is what people need to have that success. And we have the challenge groups to help support them through that. So when you're inviting, know that you have a gift to offer. You have a gift of health to anyone. They might not be as healthy as they want to be, and you never know. So always know that you have the gift of health. The second gift that we have is the community aspect. There's so many people in today's world that feel alone and feel lost, or they might feel stuck. And we have a community that we can offer them to come and be supported by like-minded people, by positive people, where they can make friends and they can, link arms with one another. Right now I have a challenger who is going through breast cancer. She's actually going to have surgery on Tuesday. And it was because she took that chance on me and joined my challenge group in December and lost that weight and became in tune with her body that she actually noticed the lump in her breast in March and went and had it looked at. Had she not done that, who knows what could have happened, but she is going to go and have surgery. But in our challenge group, we're dedicating our workouts to her for the next 6 weeks so that she knows that she's surrounded by people, that she's surrounded by positive people that are there cheering her on, because she's going to have good and she's going to have bad days. And we have the community that we can offer that to anyone, to people that are like going through pregnancy or postpartum, or people that are going through a loss or whatever it is that they might be going through. Our community is positive and no drama, and I don't know where you can find that here in the world today. And you're able to like rally around them and to support them and to encourage them through their hard times. So that's the second gift, the gift of community, the gift of feeling that they belong somewhere. The third gift is the gift of financial freedom. I don't know anyone out there that can't benefit from making a couple extra $100 a week, a month. I would hope that they want more than that throughout a year, but we have that solution to allow people to be able to make an income, whether it's full-time, part-time, or just to cover your product. You have to decide what you want, and based on what you want, you need to tell your sponsor, your personally sponsored coach, your coach, what you are, whether you want to just make just a little bit of income here and there, and they're going to set you up and gear you towards that. If you want more of a part-time income, they're going to set you up and gear you towards that. And if you obviously want a full-time one, they can set you on that. But we have the gift of giving moms, giving women, men even, an opportunity to make an income from their phone, like in the cracks of time. I come from the fitness industry. I worked at a gym. I would work 20 plus hours a week teaching classes and training clients. And I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I had nothing left to give at that time. I had 3 kids. And I was just like, I've got to find something else out there. Like, I love my passion and I didn't want to leave it. But I knew that I could not keep going with those hours and the way that income was going. I knew I couldn't do it forever. And so when I really dove in and looked at Beachbody and what it had to offer, I went all in and I was like, okay, what can I do with this business to help sustain and help take away that financial burden? Like, I don't know if you guys have student loans or anything like that, but that's what I'm working to pay off, is student loans, because those things are, they're there, and we want them to go away. So I took a chance on Beachbody because, one, it was a very small investment, which I think most of you can agree that you didn't have to invest a ton, and most of it was like for yourself and for your own personal journey. And 2, there is no, like, you don't have to have any overhead. You don't have to ship out products. Like, hello, that is so awesome that we have a customer support system that takes care of it. We have a coach relations system that takes care of all of that stuff. So there's no headache involved. And so when we sit down to invite people to this opportunity, we need to realize the blessings that we have to offer. We have 2 nutrition programs that help people that are more macro mindset, like want that portion fix, or the ones that are like, I just need a little bit of guidance, but I still need some freedom in my food, and get that intuitive eating with 2B mindset. Plus there's all the resources that you could possibly have at your fingertips with both of those to help your clients be successful, to help yourself be successful. And then all of our workouts, like, we have insane library of workouts of every kind that you can think of, anywhere from dancing to yoga to weightlifting, all the things. And so we need to have confidence in our products and knowing that we have a solution to give to people so that they can be successful. And not only that, they're coming out with 2 new products this coming fall and winter. So that's one thing that I love about Beachbody is that they're always they're ahead of the game. They're always innovative, coming up with new stuff to keep our library fresh, to keep our clients always finding what they need to find or finding a little bit more. There's always something there for everyone. So know that, oh, sorry. I got a message, so I'll get to it later. Know that you have all of those things. So the first thing that you want to do, if you've not done it already, is to take out a piece of paper, just like a lined piece of paper, and jot down at least 20 names, if not more, of people that you would love to link arms with and do this with. Now, I don't want you to think or prejudge oh, I don't know if they'll do this or not. Just write their name down, because that's not for us to decide if this is for them or not. So you write their names down, and then you reach out to them and you say, hey, I just started my fitness journey with Beachbody, or I just started coaching with Beachbody. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be super simple. Just I don't really know what I'm doing, but my coach Kayla is amazing and I absolutely love her. And she's helping me do this. Can I send you some info on it? It can be as simple as that. That's just usually where people sometimes get hung up, because they're afraid to say the wrong thing. But the thing is that you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Yes. And you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. So know that you just got to get out there, get in the trenches, invite people, be excited about it, because at the end of the day, you have to send out invites. People will come to you, but showing up and inviting people is going to get you faster, obviously faster progress as you go along. The next thing you want to get to, if your coach hasn't told you already, is to Emerald, which is 2 coaches. So you want one on your right leg and one on your left leg. And why you want to get to Emerald is because it allows you to make income off of the team volume that is placed underneath you by other members on your team and on your uplines team. That basically it comes down and goes under. I don't want to get into too into depth with that, because I don't want to confuse people. But when you become an Emerald, you cycle $14 every time. Every time you cycle, you earn $14. So that's basically free money. That's not you going out and making the sales yourself. It's the volume that's being placed underneath you. So that's very, very important to get 2 people so you can obviously capitalize and really get that volume going for you. But also that it kind of opens up a savings account for you that allows you to store money in there, and it'll stay in there as long as you stay active as a coach, and it'll allow you to basically cycle from there. So that is your next task. So first task is get out a piece of paper. I recommend writing 100 names down. 100 people. If not, start with 25. And then think of 3 things that you love about whatever program you're doing. So my sister, she just joined as a coach, and she loves 80-Day Obsession. That's basically what got her to join as a coach. She never once did a program before 80-Day, and she actually kind of just went off and did it on her own. And she became obsessed with 80-Day Obsession, which I was kind of hesitant, I don't know, will she do it or not, type thing. And she fell in love with it. She fell in love with what it did for her body. She fell in love with how strong she got. She fell in love with all those things. So when I sat down to kind of go over an invite, we picked the 3 things that she loved about it. She loved what it did for her body. She loved that she got stronger. And she loved that she could do it at home and not have to worry about going to a gym or putting her baby in the playroom or anything like that. So we built her invite around those 3 things. So basically, you're going to want to build an invite around the 3 things that you love about, the program that you're doing right now, or the product that you're doing right now. It could be that you love Shakeology, or it could be that you love Energize, whatever it is. Just find 3 things and basically just share that with people. You're sharing with them. Again, you're passing the gift to them. It's up to them whether or not they want to accept it. So just as long as it's from the heart and you're sharing it with them, you're going to be fine. So you want that invite. And then who are the 2 people? You need to message your sponsor, your coach, the 2 people that you're going to reach out to within the next 48 hours by Wednesday, who you're going to invite to the coaching opportunity. There's actually some really great, if you haven't heard about it yet, this weekend there's like a coach open house. I'm not sure where y'all are located at. Kayla, did you want to pipe in here?
Sorry, I was trying to get back to it. So I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but y'all who are in Tulsa, we're going to do one probably at my house, maybe Nicole's. She volunteered even though she has a week-old baby. But we are working on it. I will add you guys to the group. And I know Ariane will probably go into this, but one, it's a great opportunity just to meet coaches. I'm not doing a big one. Normally we have maybe 50, 60 people go to some of the ones that we've done in the past here in Tulsa. A lot of people are going to see Joel Freeman in Dallas this weekend. So we didn't organize a big one. And I was like, well, if nothing else, it's a good excuse to get together with coaches. But if there are people who are on the fence who are like, okay, you guys said you're doing this coaching thing or you're doing this MM100 thing, I just want to hear a little more info, they're welcome to come. It's really just a time for us to get together. They'll do a little corporate video, and we'll do, I don't know what they're asking for, but we'll just get time to get together and talk a little bit more about the coaching and what you guys want to do with it. Do you need one?
Okay. She made herself? Okay. So, so today, now is a great opportunity to invite people to it, because we have this coach open house. So if you're in the Tulsa area, if you're in the Utah area, they have it Friday night. It's in Draper. So I know you could probably find it wherever you're at. There's got to be one in the general area. If not, sometimes they have virtual ones that you can kind of get on and hear the information about. But it's a great third-party tool to bring your friends and for them to hear stories of other coaches and other people. And they can just, maybe fill out the vibe a little bit more. So that was the other thing. Also, if you're an active coach, in July, you should have gotten 3 promo codes of $10 off, which is $10 off of a challenge pack, which are awesome to use. So check your mailbox, your inbox. It should have been, I believe it went out to everyone that was an active coach. So those are great tools to use as well. But remember, I guess, going over those 3 assignments, check junk folder. Yes. Just search Beachbody. You can maybe say Beachbody promo codes and see what pops up. Because sometimes my stuff does go to junk. So those are great resources to use. They expire by July 31st. And it's a great thing to use on the MM100 pack. And they get all that stuff for $150, which is freaking amazing. Something like that, just to give you guys an idea of the value, something like that would cost them $3,000 easy in a gym. Easily $3,000, if not more. Because now it'll probably be more than that, because that's 100 training sessions with a trainer. And so it is such an incredible value. So know that. So your assignments are, here I am for the 3rd time to tell you, write down a list of 25 to 100 people. Keep it handy. And as names pop in your head, just write them down. Just write them down. Don't think twice about it. Know the 3 things that you love about the product or about the workout you're doing, and we can help you draft a message from that. And then the 2 people that you are going to recruit in the next 48 hours. Don't be afraid. It's just something to shoot for, to get you to Emerald by Wednesday night, because payday is on Thursday. So that should give you a little bit of incentive if you want, because then you will rank advanced to Emerald and you open up your savings account, and that's where the magic happens. And Kayla, go for it.
Okay, shout out to Megan, because she's already sold, I think, a bod. I'm not sure, but she's already made her first client setup. So make sure that you go into your back office and you can send me a message. It popped in my head because I saw it earlier this morning. But you can set up that they send it to you via a direct deposit. Mm-hmm. If not, I think they charge you like $250 or something like that to send you a check. Yeah. But I'll send you messages on that. I just wanted to make sure I told you while I was thinking about it.
Yes. Set up direct deposit. It's magic. It's so magical when you wake up on Thursday mornings and there's money to be had. But we don't get deposited until the next Thursday. So it's like a week out. But still. So that basically, unless any of you have questions for me, you can take yourself off mute or you can put them in the chat. Those are basically the nitty-gritty of how to basically get going as a coach. It's super simple. You just got to show up and be consistent, and it's incredible to watch your journey and to see, we're always evolving and changing, and that's what I love, is that it doesn't ever end for us. So if no questions or anything like that, then I will go ahead and stop this recording and let you guys go. Thank you so much for hopping on. I know nighttime can be crazy, so take that challenge, and I want to hear about it. Write down your people, do your invite, like the 3 things that you like, and I sound like a broken record. And what 2 people are you going to recruit? Whoever comes to mind, write them down, go do it, and let the magic happen. So anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing night. If there's nothing else, Kayla, you want to say something? No, you're good? Okay. Thank you all for hopping on. And so we'll see you guys in the team page. Bye.